Hello, beautiful Gemini. Welcome to your bonus reading. We're going to dive right in here by pulling some symbols first. If you're new here, I am Divine Light, and I'm so happy you joined me today. And if you haven't already, go ahead, hit the like button and the subscribe. And that's a free way to support the channel, to be here. Hit the bell so you never miss a video. We have a good lady here. She has a hound with her. This can be you actually having good fast progress. We have one single tomato, strawberry right there. These are all like red fruits. It's a fruit of passion, so it can be something really tasty, sweet and sour, or what is that word, sweet and savory coming into your life. And I think tomato is a type of fruit as well. We have the Wohnzimmer. I'm sorry, this is actual living room. This good lady might be walking into a living room. The living room can be interpreted as a family coming together, or maybe you becoming a part of a family, you walking into or being accepted because of your good vibes. I know this is a female energy, but this is, you can think of it as your creative input into this family room, okay? We have the great, beautiful luck. She's holding a cornucopia right there, and the children dancing, playing. There's a goat. And this is a mountain goat, and this is a baby goat, I think. This is all good because it means that your resilience is also going to pay off. If you would like something in your life, you need to get up and take maybe some action regarding that. We have here a good ride in love. So some of you might be even stepping into a new relationship, or some things are really growing and developing slowly, okay? Let's see what's happening inside your coffee cup. First, outside, I see here, kind of reminds me of one of those like a Roman characters, the hair, you can see maybe even like a barbarians during that era, but I'm not really sure if the ones that has been labeled as barbarians were actually barbarians, because I remember like there's it was children's book, and then it turned into like a movies, Asterix and Obelix, and we see them. They're not really barbarians, but they are labeled like that, but they're really strong. And I see someone here kind of reminds me a little bit like a mustache, big beard, and he has like something on his head, and he's wearing like a fur clothing covering his body. This can be someone who knows how to hunt, guys. The first thing popped in my head is they're coming, and this is actually something that you're setting off right now, like you are actually preparing the ground for that, and this person is gonna show up to maybe like with the final blow. This can be, now I'm thinking it's a strong person we're talking about, male figure. It can be someone who's really skillful, and maybe they work with their body. That's why we see like the body is very prominent here, very strong, and maybe that's why they don't really work with their words. Their body is the part that makes money for them. So I feel here, this person might be somebody that is going to actually, like you hire them, then they're going to do the final action. It can be a contractor. It can be a bodybuilder. I don't know, maybe like a private personal trainer. Private investigator, maybe. Physically they're doing the work, but it is going to be like the final stage of your work, okay? I see a massive fish forming. This is like rising from your heart here. The fish symbolizes material satisfaction, money, opportunities. And there's another one here jumping. It kind of looks like a little crescent moon as well, or the something is rising from the waters. Seems like here your desire initially is attached to something material. And yesterday I was listening to a video and it said there, if you keep wondering about the material, it can come and go, but if you turn this into a passion, he was actually giving a course, if you turn this into a passion, you always follow the passion, and the passion can bring a lot of material things to you. So that's why I feel like something is like first rising, like you are on top of this moon right there, okay, and then you're rising with it. You can see the hands. One hand is reaching to the sky, one hand is reaching to the ground. It's actually like the whirling dervishes do when they're whirling. That's actually take the energy from the creator of all that is and ground it into the Mother Earth while they're whirling. And that's a way of meditation, by the way. And the thing is, this can be your desired outcome, or the guidance, the pathway you need to take might be coming to you through meditation, or this can be a dance. That's kind of like a dance, guys. It's not exactly that, but it has the body movement here. So this can be suggesting a body movement activity. Maybe you're finding yourself in a dancing environment. Can be that. It can be working out. It can be moving your body. Maybe like in Tai Chi, like a very gentle way. I mean, I heard that it's really hard too, but something that is going to bring movement into your life is surrounding you with all the desired thoughts, outcomes, maybe even inspirations. Okay, you can see, oopsie, what was that? Even the cup wants to turn around. Okay, so you just need to maybe shift, some things. This can be shifting the furniture in your house too. Okay, I see there's a pathway opening. There are two shadows, and two shadows are attached to the pathway, two shadows coming forward. Maybe you're planning to change some things. I see letter M in Mary, or some like Mary, and T like Tammy, attached to these two shadows. There are two people maybe trying to not let you go. They don't want you to change your mind, change your environment, or explore something. But you see, this is actually, this house is built. There's a human face right there. This new path is going to start rebuilding your something for you. The second two here appearing, I feel like these two spirits are the ones that actually you're going to have a new contract with, or you're going to have a new agreement with, and they're going to have like, you're going to have a new journey with them. These two you're leaving behind can be the people that you completed your timeline with them. Now it's time to just move on and not to talk to them or not engage. Maybe like you're actually distancing yourself because the mindset, your mind is not really aligned with them anymore. These two, I told you the contract, I was going to say soul contract. It can be something spiritual, but now I see here a clean paper. This doesn't have to be spiritual. This can be also literal contract that is forming. And I see that's actually leading you to this new box. This can be a building, which is going to lead you towards an outside path here, exploration. I see one there, the horns. These are the horns of, I think, the bull. The ram is actually goes downward, the bull goes up and short, and the goat is like pointing out and like a V. I think this is a bull here, can be a Taurus that is actually like riding. You see, kind of looks like a minotaur as well, because the legs looks like horse. The body looks like kind of like a human because he's holding a sword. Sword is actually communication, words, ideas, and this person can be a Taurus. Can be an authority figure who has a lot of good ideas and they're there to express them, or the sword that they're holding can express the authority and the power that they have, and it seems like you're going to cross paths with them. That's why the building makes sense in that matter, because the building might be an environment. After you come up with the fish, you're opening the pathway, or you're actually carving up a new river so fish can flow out of that like heart space to the real world. And then you're meeting with these two people. I said there's a contract or a new agreement coming forward. Then you're finding yourself in this building. Inside of the building, we have here, this is the rounded horns again. So this is Aries energy. The Aries can be symbolizing maybe some actions that you're going to be taking, and that will lead you towards this very crystal clear authority figure, which will bring the victory when you make the agreement with them. You can see the V forming here, which is then leading another path. I told you the path is going to end up, you actually make a deal with this Galician or Galian. I'm not sure, that Asterix and Obelix, that was the name of the thing that I watched when I was growing up. So I think Gallians, something. So it can be leading you towards someone that way. I don't know if they still exist. or maybe they become another nation, but it can be someone also that you're connecting. It can be an ancestral connection. Also, it can be something historically, there's something that you might need to know about them. Okay, the thing is, this can also, I told you, it can be like a strong person, physically strong person that your path is going to cross and you're going to work together with. Let's dive into your soul sign now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. Whatever this is coming super fast. It wants to come to you. And I told you, there's a person here in your heart space. They have horns, like you're dealing with a lot of horn creatures or people. If we say, this is not really, oh, it just disappeared to turn into a man right there. It wasn't really looking like a goat horns. They look like Aries horns. I said Aries, Capricorn, or Taurus, but this one was Aries horn. So Aries can be someone who's really powerful, like action oriented, and they are fueled by desire and passion, but also they can be a little bit aggressive, which some cases, if you need something to get knocked down, or if you get something to be taken care of real quickly, they'll find a way to make it work. But if this is something that will have, like, we have a good relationship here, they can be really passionate. It can start really passionate, but it can end really passionate as well, like, with a lot of fire and aggression. That's why if this is a relationship, maybe it requires reconsideration on your end, Gemini. Or if this is like a thing to get done, maybe this is someone you can ask help from. Okay, let's dive into your tarot now. If you hear any sounds, that's my cat Ollie. He's a black cat. I mean, black cats are little, I'm not gonna say he's a menace, because I have like regular, I think, is that called tabby cat? He's a little bit more obnoxious when it comes to, he just jumps inside of the fridge. As soon as I crack open the fridge, he jumps inside of it because he wants to get to the stuff that I give him, the salamis and such. But the black cat is really like a mother's little boy. Let's see what you have here. Okay, we have 4 cups. This is, some things are coming, some things are not happening quite fast as you desire it to be. This can create a little bit impatience, but she's actually pregnant with a baby here. And that baby might take a little while, so you need to give yourself some chance, and the things that you're desiring and the alignment and the energies outside of you, a chance to work it out, because our thoughts affect the energies outside of us too. We have the devil here. Devil is Capricorn, guys. The Capricorn might be someone, I told you, coming and intimidating you or making you think that you have to do some things quickly. If you're not doing it, you're slacking. Or this person, we have 2 goats already here, that might be people that are indulging in the negative habits, addictive habits, okay? And they might be in, your mind can get you there too. Maybe there's a situation in front of you and you don't want to deal with it, but you want to have maybe binge watch a full series in one night to avoid the conflict here. Instead of doing that, you have the power to fight it, and you need to say no to it. And this happens with the procrastination. I feel like procrastination is also devil's energy. Becoming aware is the first step, and after that, I feel like everything is going to unfold and change for the better, because the wheel of fortune is a good change, an abundance of influx of positive energy, like up an increase. And also the things changing. I told you the wheel is turning, times are changing. And we have a peacock here, we have a snake, we have the monkey and the sphinx. They're on top of the main energy. So it seems like here there's healing, communication. Peacock is also showing your good side, like maybe even not being afraid to be seen. Okay, the change, I said that the change is coming, and it says yes, the change is coming. 2 of Pentacles is actually, I feel like on this end, is pursuing your heart's desire, your dreams, and they are coming true by alignment and the balance and work. Okay, we have here 9 of Cups. If you have something that didn't really happen yet, and if you're feeling impatient, this is basically telling you it's going to happen in such a way It's going to be memorable. It's going to be something to celebrate. We have 8 of Cups. Yes, you're walking away from the devil. You're not going to get defeated by it or tricked by it, because the devil is going to have its own tower moment, and you don't want to be around that. You don't want to be doing what devil is doing when you are thriving here. We have Wheel of Fortune. The change can be in a way that is going to bring a lot of abundance, because King of Pentacles is in abundance. He has overgrowth. He has a lot of grapes, but this can also indicate that the change might be, if you are in stagnancy like that, if you're having a good life but stagnant, this can also, with your abundance, with this massive coins you have, you might create a different desire, or maybe extra something, because I feel like that is going to inspire you to do something, maybe invest in something or create something you have as a dream. Okay, we have the Strength here. This is going to allow you to, this new thing, the change is going to allow you to use all your strength and experiences and all your power that you have picked up, and maybe it is going to also improve some part of you that you were impatient, you were balanced, you didn't have balance. It is going to help you secure that. Okay, let's see what the Oracle has to say this time. We have Autumn, Bounty and Balance. I feel like here with the King of Pentacles, there are areas in your life you have the bounty and balance, and you can use that to create change, and that change is going to put you in a dream fulfillment, like going after a dream, taking necessary actions for that. And the Strength is your resilience during that period of time. We have the Oak Tree, Power, Courage, and Strength coming twice. This is not, guys, it's not really actually, the Two of Pentacles have the balance in it too. I don't think it's a coincidence. It's this timeline, especially until the end of this month. Make sure what is coming your way, what you're dealing with, they are going to maybe push you to a certain degree in order for you to really reveal that strength and power. It's just maybe they say, you know what, the diamonds actually become diamonds under pressure. Maybe that's the process you're going through right now. We have 5. It says presence and self-awareness, so that's very important time. Actually growing an emerald right there. Emerald in, I don't know if you play video games, I have one I specifically play this time. It's called Minecraft, and emeralds in that game actually are used for means of exchange, because they're green and they're shiny and they're valuable and they're used for means of exchange. So I feel like here this can be your presence and self-awareness is really your means of exchange, and you need to recognize that. We have a Harvest, determination and hard work is going to pay off. When I say hard work, I see in the comments sometimes, it's okay. I'm not saying don't comment like that, but I see that the hard work is, we take it usually as physical hard work. Okay, determination though, keeping your mind on the things you desire is the hardest part. Okay, just having that mental clarity and mental focus, I feel like that's the hard part here. Even though I'm working, I'm not seeing any results, that's actually not having determination. Okay, because I'm not saying it's easy, I'm saying that's what the hardest part of the work is. Because physical work, yes, we can do maybe 12 hours, 14 hours a day work. There were times that I worked till 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. There were times like that. But I didn't have the mental strength, which caused me to have like mental restraints or physical illnesses. So the important part is when you have mental clarity, determination, and when your mind is iron, then your body doesn't have to work even that much, because I have seen that with other people too. Let's see your final messages. We have a protection for self-simmer pot. We have the cat here in the picture. This is the type of cat that I'm talking about. I have a cat like that, and he's the one who jumps in front of the fridge and tries to scratch the fridge off. Okay, so comment down below and tell me what these type of cats called. Okay, I walk the path of integrity with pure intentions and just actions, invoking a shield of protection around me and those I hold dear. Okay, let's see, what is that? 29. What you can do here is sliced apple grounds, dried cloves, cinnamon sticks, 1 bay leaf, cardamom, 1 piece of ginger root, super coarse Himalayan salt, and it says here, place them in a pot, slowly stir the mixture clockwise with a wooden spoon, Allow the mixture to simmer for most of the day, covering with water as needed. When you're done, let the pot and its contents cool. Then funnel the mixture into a clean glass jar or bottle spray bottle. So maybe it's just for like spraying all around the house. You can use that, okay? All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more videos right here for you to enjoy. I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.